Yeah, sorry, we're having several minor technical issues of opening tabs and closing them again. Hello, everybody! Hello, sorry. I know it's a very long pause between the intro music and all that. I had to basically reopen everything. Hello! Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to stream, my stream, the only stream that you'll need on this winter day. I guess it's not winter yet. It's December. It's getting to the cold season. It's happening. I'm not a fan of the cold, but I'm here anyway because it's inside. It's nice. Though space is generally cold, we do have our heat waves. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm blabbering. I've been running out of intro ideas. The intro part of my brain has kind of like futzed out a little bit. Is that the right word? Futzed? It's dwindled. It's gone away. It's faded. Like little sparks, kind of. No more sparks. No more brain sparks. You can really tell how much the gears are turning in my head. It's obvious. Oh, hello and welcome to stream, everybody. My stream, this stream. I'm a little rating. Words. I feel like I jumbled all that together. I'm Little Old Red in case you're new here and or forgot the name of the channel that you clicked on. And hope your day's going well, hope your week's going well, and if not, hopefully this stream of mine will turn all around for you. Like I said, it's winter. It's winter time. I've been doing some shoveling around the house. I shoveled my front porch, and that made me feel like I was on an ice rink. It's made of wood, but I slipped around on that wood so much. I almost fell over a couple of times. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my boots. I don't know if anything, but I was just like, I was sliding. It's confusing. Physics are confusing. There was no friction. None at all. But, yeah, it's been getting colder. I do still drink. Sorry, I just received a message from one of my friends who's watching the stream saying, great phrasing on me slipping around on wood panels, like floor panels, you know, floor panels. I slipped around. He did. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, slipped around on floor panels on my porch. Other kind of wood. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited for this stream. I'm always excited for streams and improv stories. I had this idea. I will say this idea, I was trying to think of one yesterday, and this is kind of inspired by Bone, if you've ever read it. It's a bit of a graphic novel. It's good. It's a good graphic novel. It's been actually a hot minute since I actually read that book, but it's just like kind of inspired a little bit by that. I won't spoil it for those of you who haven't read that, but yes, indeed. So I think, perfect timing. I was just kind of padding the runtime a little bit. We have ads. Ads are running. We're gonna wait for ads to be done, then I'll do the story. I have noticed something that I've been enjoying wearing tiny hats as of late. Like, look at me. Look at this tiny hat of mine. Look at it. It's tiny. I have a tiny little hat. I mean, Warburton Pig doesn't have a tiny hat. Like, look at this. He's got a little scarf I put on him. But I've been putting tiny hats on myself as of late. I think I look good in tiny hats. It's true. It's true. Sorry, I have a message from my friend. We were playing Minecraft together earlier, right? Okay, so this will pad the month. We were playing Minecraft earlier, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna make a friend. I'm gonna have more friends. He's got like cats, dogs, and stuff in the house. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna build an iron golem. And I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna name it Finn. I'm gonna put it in the house. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna make a copper golem. I'm gonna do that as well. And for the entire time, I did not elaborate on what it was. And simply in our conversations, just referring to the iron golem and the copper golem as the big one and the little one. And so I was just saying, you'll meet the big one when you get home, or something like that. You're just so confused, and now you just sent me a message in all caps about it. That's Finn. That's Finn, okay? You don't have to worry about it. It's just Finn. Just Finn. Good old Finn. You know, you're probably watching the stream. It's just Finn. You don't have to worry about him. He won't hurt you. He'll protect you. I think ads are over. So I think we're more or less ready to get into the story, shall we? Let's do it. Are we all ready? Everybody? I'm gonna take your silence as a yes and just get right into it. I'm sorry, a little something in my throat. All right, let me dim the lights in the theater here. There you go. Wow, it's very dim. I'm very dim light. Yes, it's a little too dim. There we go. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay, let's get into the story, shall we? So this story starts at my house like any other day. This story starts at my home, and I got up in the morning. I made myself some coffee. I went outside and just looked at all the leaves on the ground. It was all so lovely, so wonderful. And little did I know at the time that my peace was about to be broken. Because I stared up at the sky and I saw it. The first snowflake began to drift down. And I stared at Winter's here! I'm prepared! Oh no! What's happening? I wasn't the only one. You know, around these parts, the interesting thing is when it comes to winter, people tend to go into a panicked frenzy. They will go into stores and just raid every winter thing they can. It's crazy. It's crazy. Winter hits hard around here. I should make that the title of something. That'd be a good title, I think. Maybe. Who knows? But winter hits hard. And like most places, we have winter, we have snow. And I was running into town, and I was also freaking out. I'll admit, I was a part of the mob. There was a mob there breaking into stores and trying to steal stuff. I was a part of the mob. And so I just grabbed hats and scarves, and I quickly threw them down on the counter, and I said, Jim! It was the name of the cashier. He's like, my name's not Jim. Right, sorry, okay. It must be a new guy today. What's your name? Tom. Tom! You gotta help me, buddy. Can you offer me a discount on any of these items? Winter's hidden. Winter's hidden hard. Pal, I gotta charge full price for these. But winter... Listen, I'm new around here, okay? I don't know what everyone going crazy about winter and all stuff. I just had several people rob me. I need the money, man. Listen, you don't understand. The thing about winter in these parts is you know snowflakes, right? Yeah. Well, imagine a regular snowflake. Okay? And then imagine it 20 times bigger than that. You get giant snowflakes. We get giant snowflakes. I don't know why. I don't know what reason is behind it. But there's giant snowflakes, and it's been a problem. We've had so much property damage because of these snowflakes. They're like 6 feet of snow, if not more. It's really deep snow. Maybe there's like some curse on the town or something. So you're saying that if I go and find whoever is responsible for this curse, I'm able to stop all the giant snow? Yes, you may. I mean, that's a possibility. Thank you, Frank. Tom, sorry, I'm bad with names at the start. I will go and find whoever put this curse on the town, and I will save us from our snow problems. I didn't say there was a curse on the town. I said it could be that. But listen, Tom, I'm really, really desperate here. Okay? I get so bundled up, I can't. I'm a big pig. I'll admit, I'm a big pig. I sink in the snow. I'm not good with it. I need like a little flag to stick on the back so that way people know where I am in case I get stuck and stop moving for an extended period of time. Has it happened before? Oh, it's happened. It's happened several times. Now, listen. God. Any leads? Any at all? On where this curse could start? Listen, pal, I just told you. I don't know if there's a curse at all. Right. So, all I gotta do is go out and find whoever placed the curse on the town. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Tom. I got it right at one point, but I forgot it. I'm sorry, Tom. So, I was set off on a mission. I forgot to pay for all the stuff. I left with it, and I said, you know what? It's fine. I threw some cash back in his direction, and I took off. I threw in my scarf. I threw on my hat. I had some little hoof mittens. Those are very expensive, by the way. You should, like, hold on to them. If you ever get your hands on some hoof mittens, hold on to the hoof mittens. They are expensive. They usually don't make hoof mittens, but when they do, you know, that's something special. Anyway, I digress. I'm getting distracted. So, I went running around town, and I saw it. I started to see it happen. Giant snowflakes swing left and right as they fluttered down, crashing into store windows and other windows, breaking houses and roofs. It was terrifying. And I was running about, and I just stood in the middle of town, and I said, hey! Who here knows anything about a town curse? I was immediately met with silence because everyone was still kind of running around frantically trying to get, like, you know, winter gear. And I said, right, okay. And so I went home and I made myself a little more coffee and came back. And everyone had calmed down a little more. And I said, hey! Oh, here I heard about town curse. And everyone kind of turned to me and just, majority of them said, I don't know. I don't think we have a town curse. But then one rugged old man with the bug out eyes walked up to me and just said, I've heard of such a thing. The town curse. Oh, the town curse. It's true. It's a real thing. You understand me? Years and hundreds of years ago. Did you just say years and hundreds of years ago? Listen, I'm old. I lose track of words sometimes. You also said you lose track of words. I rest my case. Anyway, so hundreds and hundreds of years ago, there was an evil wizard who came to our town. You know what he said? Well, what did he say? Oh, you don't know? No, not really. Well, I don't know either. But listen, he came to our town and he said something and he placed a curse upon us to have the most aggressive winters, intense season of all. It was supposed to be terrifying. Giant snowflakes the size of our heads would fall down from the sky. So that's why we have giant snowflakes. Where can I find this wizard? Well, rumor has it that he's still under the town a little bit. He's got to meditate for all of eternity to keep this curse going. So he's down there. He's got to find a way into the sewers. Into the sewers. Right. Oh, be careful, mister. You don't know what's down there. It's an ice dungeon of sorts. Because he's got to protect his ice layer with ice dungeon stuff. Ice dungeon stuff, and it's got it. Okay. I'll go save this town, Mr. Kooky Man. Don't you worry. You're in good hands now. Whose hands? I don't want to be held. No, I didn't mean literally. I'm saying we'll be good. But whose hands am I in? No. Nobody's hands, sir. Nobody's hands? No, you're okay. Oh. Okay. Listen, before I go, I'm just gonna say one thing. I think we should seek help a little bit. I think you have some problems. I think you gotta just work through them a little bit, just as a good idea. And maybe you're right. Maybe I should go do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Have fun doing what you're doing. So I found the nearest manhole and nearly dodged a giant snowflake as I went down and climbed to the sewers. And I was moving through sludge, and I was still wearing all my winter gear. So it was a little hot, but I felt it growing colder and colder. And that's how I knew I was getting closer to the ice dungeon. So as I approached where it got the coldest, I was simply met with a brick wall. Which was strange because all the other walls were not made of brick. It was purely made of stone. So I knew that this wizard was behind this brick wall. And so I did the main thing any sensible man would do. Any sensible war veteran pig. Ah! Ow! Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh, why? Oh, I did that last time with a door. And that didn't work. Why'd I ram myself into a brick wall? Thinking that I could knock it down. Oh. Ow. God, jeez. That's, ow, my arm. That was my favorite arm. Gosh darn it. I gotta rested my arm up on like a little torch right there, and it fell down, and suddenly the secret passage of the brick wall opened. This is a passage. I just had to pull this fake lever. Okay. Ow. Okay. Inside, I saw icicles lining the walls. A bunch of icicles. Ice everywhere, all frozen. Snow on the ground. Nothing thrived. It was cold as ice. Because it was ice. It makes sense now why people say that. So I walked in. I walked further. I could see my breath in the air. And then I heard a distant voice. Halt! And out from the darkness stood an ice golem standing in front of my path. He stood there and simply said, "None shall pass without my permission." Oh, how can I get your permission, oh good golem, sir? Well, I actually never really thought about that. What are you willing to offer? I mean, is stuck here, like, guarding this door all the time? I mean, yeah, I am. How about I make you a great offer? If I defeat the evil wizard in there, then you won't have to guard anything here anymore. Well, I mean, I like guarding. Okay, that's a problem. What if I give you double the shifts instead? Double the shift? I mean, you're not really in charge of that. What if I tell your boss to give you double the shifts? You would do that for me, mister? I most certainly would. And then I'd probably punch him in the face afterwards so he stopped, so I can lift the curse. But you know what? I'd tell him, and I'd make sure he remembered. Why, I thank you, mister. No one's ever done such a kind thing for this golem before. Has anyone done anything for you before? No, but I mean, it still makes me happy knowing that you would do such a wonderful thing to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Are you crying? I mean, no. Whatever, gave that away. Well, I mean, like, normally I would see tears running down your face, but it's kind of just building up around your eyes. You have more ice building up around your eyes. You're right. It's because I'm made of ice, and it gets all cold. I'm kind of blind now. I can't see anything. Yeah, you probably should find a way to get that off. Okay. Well, thank you, buddy. I'm gonna go. Thank you. You know any other puzzles along this ice dungeon? Oh yeah, it's like a maze ahead. You gotta work your way through that. Right. Thank you. And I went through the maze. I did twists and turns, and yet somehow every single corridor seemed to lead me right back to the start. I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know what I was doing. It all seemed the same. I didn't understand a dang thing in this maze. But then I heard it. A little rush of air, of wind. I said, that must be where the wizard is, because he has to breathe to meditate, and so that little gust of wind is him breathing. So I ran off in that direction, sped off on the tunnels, and there I saw it. It wasn't the wizard, no. It was some old friends that I met a long time ago in a strange caves. Strange caves. Not strange caves, strange cave. I met several people in several caves, but this one was a singular cave. It was not several caves in one. That was an impressive feat when they could fit several caves in one. They don't do that anymore. But anyway, these were a bunch of pigeons attempting to play a flute. And I gasped, pigeons playing a flute? What are you guys doing here? Last time I saw you, you were in the strange cave that one time. Oh, we just moved from cave to cave. Yes, we do. We move from cave to cave over and over again, right, guys? Yeah. So you now in this ice dungeon in the sewers? Oh, that's quite nice. You know, sometimes when we're the pigeons and trying to play the flute, we just kind of like move from cave to cave, see if it gives us a different flute vibe. And so far unsuccessful, but we try. We do try, right, guys? Yeah. Okay. I feel like your accent's different than last time. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just because when telling this story, you couldn't remember what our accent was like before. You never rewatched the video. You don't know what that stream was like. Hey, guys. You don't even remember yourself. If we hadn't addressed it, you probably would never know who you're talking to. You're making no sense. Right, sorry, I occasionally like to break the fourth wall. Which wall's the fourth one? That one. That's the fourth wall. Oh, that one. Yeah, that one. That makes sense. Okay, got it. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna pretend like you're not acting a little crazy here. Can you tell me where where I can find an evil wizard in this place? I'm trying to lift the curse of the town. Oh, absolutely, yes. It's just you take a right down here, and then a left, and then one more right, and then another right, in fact, and then a left, and then just, I think, the third right that you see. You want to keep going straight. You're going to see several rights. On the third right, it should bring you to the next area. Okay, thank you. So I went down that exact pattern of rights and lefts that I said before. And I heard the distant sound as the pigeons continue to attempt to play the little flute. Pigeons aren't very good at playing flutes. They just like kind of blow into it. They're not made for it, but I admire their perseverance in this matter. So I approached a very large stone door, and it had a riddle on it. And the riddle itself, I couldn't quite read it. It was written in Latin. I didn't understand Latin riddles. I never took Latin as a course in school. I couldn't speak it. I never knew. And so I simply did the first thing that came to mind. I looked at it. I tried to decipher it. I backed up to get a better view, just to see if I any other things nearby. Stop! Ow! Ow! Oh, God! Oh, I really gotta stop doing that. Oh! Ah! And I heard a loud, like, shriek from beside us. Ah! Someone opened the door and just slowly opened, and I saw a cloaked hand move away and a little wizard hat peek out. I would say it looked like a wizard. I could tell he was the wizard, but from being in this cave for so long, it kind of just looked like a sentient beard with arms and legs. And he stared at me, two beady eyes from the beer stared at me and just said, "Who are you? Why are you knocking? Why are you banging into my door?" Listen, sir. I'm here because of the curse you put on the town. I'm here to stop it. I think it's a bit of a problem. Curse I put on the town. What are you talking about? Well, you live down in this ice dungeon. It's a curse with all the giant snowflakes. Just so I'm not putting a curse on the town. What? You're not? What is? Well, that's the giant ice monster. The giant ice monster? What giant ice monster? There's a giant ice monster that's been putting a curse on the town. Yes, I've been here trying to fight the giant ice monster. To, you know, like, help the curse, but now you interrupted me. So I made the curse worse. So you made the curse worse. Fantastic. Do you have any band-aids? Like something to wrap my arm in? I feel like I broke it. I might have broken my arm. Yeah, that does look pretty bad. Yeah, I really should stop ramming into stuff. Okay. Yeah, thank you for let me in. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. Now, good. I'll go back to my meditation real quick. I can talk while I meditate. I've mastered it. The band-aids are over there. Okay, thank you. So I quickly went and put on the band-aids, and I went back to the wizard and said, "Okay, so you aren't the one who's actually putting a curse on the town. No, it's a giant ice monster." Right. And where can I find this giant ice monster, and how can I stop it? Well, you can find the giant ice monster at the beginning of this little dungeon here. I'm sorry, what? At the beginning of the dungeon, you know, past the brick wall, you should be the first guy you see. Mr. Golem. How dare he? He pretended to be a simple guy, but in reality was the ice monster putting a curse on this town the entire time. I mean, yeah. How dare he? Tell me, how can I defeat the ice monster? Well, that seems to be the issue. If I knew, I would have defeated him by now, but I haven't found out his weakness. So he has a weakness, you think? I mean, I don't know. I just say that I haven't figured it out yet. But there's a chance. I mean, there's always a chance. I'll take those odds. You're making no sense. Listen, I just want this curse gone because it's been an issue. Listen, I have an idea. You stay here and continue to meditate. I know exactly how to best this ice golem. And so, I ran back through the tunnels. He's like, wait, you didn't actually get the band-aids. Yeah, did I put it on my arm? Oh, yeah, right. I forgot about that. Sorry. Keep going. And I ran back all the way through the ice tunnels, past the pigeons, saying, you're doing a great job, guys. Keep it up with the good work. Thank you, Mr. Veteran Pig. Thank you. I ran past the golem and I said, your days are over. And I realized I ran past him and ran back to him and said, your days are over. What do you mean? Listen, pal, I know about y'all, your dirty little tricks there. I know what you're planning. I know everything. I'm a smart war veteran pig. You hear me? I'm smart. I believe you. I believe you're pretty smart. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now listen, I'm up to your tricks. I know you're the one putting the curse on the town. That wizard tell you? Yes, and I know that's probably why you're guarding this place, so we don't get to the wizard, so I didn't learn that. But you let me pass, which is weird. I'm very easily bribed. So I won't accept a bribe for this. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Oh. Well, that's a bit of a problem. But I have an idea as to what your weakness is. Because you're blinded right now. Actually, I got it off. You're not blinded right now, but I still think this could work. I know what your weakness is, Mr. Gollum, sir. Oh, yeah? Well, what do you think it is? Well, I'll show you. Come on out here. And I ushered him out of the little area, the little dungeon. And like, what's that? What's out here? Oh, nothing except for this torch that was a fake lever. And I pulled the torch out and kind of like actually had to yank it out the wall a little bit. So he just kind of stood there. It's just me just kind of holding on to it. Just a little help here. Oh yeah, sorry. Here, he's like kinked it off a little bit. Just thank you. Sorry, my arm. I broke my arm while in the little ice dungeon. Oh really? How come? I hit the stone wall. I just rammed into it. It was a dumb idea. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, I know that now. Anyways, I lit the torch on fire and stuck it in his face. I'm melting. I'm melting. Actually, very slowly melting. Ah, dang it. Well, that's your weakness though, right? Yeah, it's my weakness, but I can honestly, take this torch out of my mouth anytime I want. Yeah, but what if I give you double the shifts? What if I double your shifts so that way I can bribe you? Actually, you know what? Here. I reached into my pocket and gently pulled out like a $5 bill and I tucked it into his little ice pocket. And I was like, how about that? How about that? So you don't take that torch out of your mouth. So the curse gets lifted and you can all live happily ever after. I mean, it's going to take more than $5 to bribe me. And I sneaked in a few quarters and it's like, okay, fine. You got me. The curse will probably be lifted in about a couple hours when I fully melt. Fantastic. Happy to hear it. And I can go let the wizard know that the curse is lifted. And I peered down the little tunnel and hey! The curse is lifted! There's several minutes as the sound kind of passed by. And then several more minutes as I kind of just heard a little distant yell back. Great! And I said, great! You can come out now if you want! And very silent, I just, okay. And so, from that day forth, the wizard lived among the town, trying to help out. Turns out, he wasn't the bad guy after all. And the ice golem went out to sea. He became a puddle and then drifted out to sea, where he eventually became rain. And the six got to see the world. He still sends me postcards every now and then, in fact. Though, in our little town, there was never a giant snowflake falling from the sky ever again. Which is good. That, like I said, those caused a lot of property damage and was a really big issue. So, glad it's over with now. The end. Yeah, it was a short one. That was a pretty short. That was a very short story actually. That was only about like 27 some odd minutes. Well, hopefully it was entertaining. Hopefully you found it all entertaining. I thought it was decently entertaining, I'd like to say. Well, thank you all for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun here. As much fun if I did, if not more. And if you ever, at any point in your life, wish to submit your own improv story prompts, you can just click that link right there to that form. And it's improv story prompt form. Just, you can leave your username or be anonymous. I won't see your identity, don't worry. I promise not to do that. I won't hack into your account. I do not have that skill set. But if you want to do that, or like I said, you can be anonymous if you want. And just give a little prompt, like a one sentence, 2 sentence, whatever it wants, however you want to make it. I will turn it into an improv story. So yeah, that's the plan. That's not the plan. And if you don't click on the stream, we also have it in our bios on both Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, that's fun. But I hope you guys had fun here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you had fun. And I already said that, but I'm saying it again because you know why? Because I can. Because I can say it. And so I shall. And am currently. And am currently. English is hard today, guys. English is hard today. So, I'll be back Friday with more Red Dead Redemption. But in the meantime, I'm head back out to space. If you're in space, I'll see you there. And if not, then I won't. And I shall see you next time. Bye-bye!